16 celebrities are battling it out to win the coveted MasterChef crown.
I'd love to win it. It would be so exciting.
These celebrities have already reached the top of their profession. But can they cut it in the kitchen?
Perfection on a plate. That's what I want to try and achieve.
I'm very competitive. To win it would be fantastic.
Cooking doesn't get tougher than this.
These 4 celebrities are taking on the challenge to become the next MasterChef champion. But at the end of this week, only the best cooks will go through to the semi-finals.
I'd love to win MasterChef. If I didn't, then I'd be letting myself down.
It would be lovely to go to the top. I don't want to go early, whatever happens.
I just want to make sure I do my best and ultimately rise to the challenge.
I absolutely adore being in the kitchen. It's a chance to be inventive.
What we want is a brilliant cook, somebody who can raise their food from that home style to something really special.
Today, our celebrities will face 3 challenges designed to assess their culinary skills.
We have 4 extraordinary characters today. They're all passionate about food. We know they're all driven people.
I think we're in for a treat.
Let the competition begin.
This is the skills test. Not an easy way for our celebrities to start MasterChef.
Today we're going to ask them to make us an endive salad with a mustard dressing and to poach an egg and put that poached egg on top of it. And they have just 10 minutes to do that in. The first thing to do is to get the vinegar into our water and bring it back to a rolling boil. Eggs, and then as close as you can to the water and drop it in. Whilst that cooks away, and it's going to take about 2.5 minutes, take the bottom off the endive itself and then start to peel the leaves away.
Endive is a Dutch and German word. We and the Americans call it chicory. It's the same thing.
We now take a bowl, 3 spoonfuls of mustard, 1 spoonful of walnut oil, 3 spoonfuls of vinegar, 1 of normal oil, cream. At this stage now I whip the whole lot together and that's the base of my dressing. Now I need to dress the salad.
Endive is so bitter, you need something sweet to match it, otherwise it's too bitter.
And then I'm just going to lay it out in a nice little arrangement. Then the idea now is take that poached egg out with a sausage spoon, touch it. I want it just to move a little bit, but not a lot. We take maybe a little bit of our dressing here, which is extra, and we put that over the top of our egg, and then some chopped chives. This, of course, is my version. There you have it, endive salad, mustard dressing and a poached egg.
I think this is a brilliant test. Get them in. Get them in, let's have a look.
Former England rugby captain Phil Vickery developed his love for food whilst growing up on the family farm.
Feeling really nervous, but looking forward to the challenges that lie ahead. Hopefully enjoy myself, learn something.
What we want you to do is make us an endive salad with a mustard dressing and a poached egg on top. And we're going to give you just 10 minutes. Off you go, Phil.
This is going to be difficult because I don't actually know what these are, so that's a good start, Phil, isn't it? Well, I'd like to think I'm relatively organised, but my wife says I get very protective over my pans when I'm in the kitchen, whatever that means. There's not going to be much finesse, guys, I'm afraid. happy with that. Do you know what? I've never felt so nervous for a long, long time, gents.
3 minutes left, Phil.
If you could have picked something worse, would have been pretty much impossible for me to start with. I don't even know what that is, but I can poach an egg.
Way!
Yeah, I hope you like your eggs the same as me, anyway.
Well, it's a soft joke. Brilliant. There's not a lot wrong with that dressing. It could do with being a little sharper. This is a good start.
Your salad leaves are still crisp. You've got the sharpness coming from the chives. Decent poached egg. Pretty good.
Thank you very much.
I think your enemy right now is your own confidence.
I can only compare waiting to come in and see you guys as to the final minutes before a game. You know, I'm shaking, and I'm not normally like that, so...
So nervous. So nervous.
I feel disappointed with a little bit of what I've done in there, but they seemed okay with it, so hopefully I can grow with a little bit of confidence from this and not get so nervous about it all.
Journalist Kirsty Walk inherited her passion for cooking from her mother.
Of course I'm nervous. What will the task be? I mean, these hands. What are these hands going to do?
10 minutes, endive salad. Off you go, Kirsty.
I love being in the kitchen, but I'm not looking forward to having someone on my shoulder going 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, and be like, go away.
You're halfway.
I might just make it look like a nest. To put the poached egg in the middle. This now would put the egg there. And to make it look like that. Right, okay, so transferring the egg.
Are you happy that's
I think
cooked
that's
enough?
cooked enough to allow us some yolk to spread over the salad.
Put it dead centre, not a hint of political prejudice.
Yes. I think I've forgotten something. No, I think that's everything.
The dressing needs to have a little bit of mustard in it, and there needs to be more of it so all that dressing coats the leaves. Your poached egg is almost cooked, just about.
It's because I'm not used to the idea of a time limit.
I would have thought somebody who's used to earpieces and timings and sitting in front of an auto cue would have been very used to timings.
I like your dressing. Little sweet notes, it's very, very well seasoned, a little bit of acidity. There's no disaster here.
I'm just relieved. I wasn't judging the time properly, and as Greg and John said, how bizarre is that for me who's used to live television. But I think they're quite scary. In fact, politicians have got nothing on John and Greg.
Former EastEnders actor Ricky Groves worked as a chef before becoming an actor.
I'm feeling quite anxious at the moment, first time in a MasterChef kitchen, but we'll see what they throw at me and see how well I cope.
Ricky, off you go.
Let's see, what are we going to look at here? I was an apprentice chef, you know, back in like 1984. And that's a long time ago. I haven't done any cooking alongside my acting career, really. It's sort of like one career ended, another one started for me. Come on, Ricky, sort it out. Not too much, because hazelnut can be really overpowering. 10 minutes.
You've only had 2 so far.
2 so far, yeah, but are you saying that? That's quite thick. Very overpowering. Needs more oil.
Do you always talk to yourself, Ricky?
Yeah, well, I've got to, haven't I? Right, let's have a little poach up, shall we? I've got a slotted spoon. What are you laughing at, you two? So that's panicked. Okay, let's just not panic about that for the time being. I'm going to try and go for another poached egg. That's how against it. About as good as you're going to get it, I think. I'm quite happy with that, actually.
I like the presentation, I like the fact you taste, and I even like the running commentary on the...
I'm sorry, I can't help that.
I quite like that. I don't know what a poach-up is, but your egg looks okay.
Thank you.
I really like your dressing, really like it. I think it's sharp enough. But the big leaves there, you haven't dressed at all.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint, Ricky.
I've seen people toss eggs. I've never seen people toss egg shells.
Yeah, well, I just sort of got frustrated.
For me, the balance of the salad is good. Maybe a little bit more punch from mustard, just because those leaves are so bitter. But the way in which you're rushing around, in a way, is a bit of a concern. Just take your time.
Thank you, yeah. It can be a little bit like a bull in the china shop. I will take on board what you said and calm down a bit.
Now you've done this, are you ready for what comes next?
Yeah, is it washing up? That was me giving birth in there. Quick, quick, quick. You know, push, push, push. And now I'm sort of like, I'm just relaxing after that. Now.
Finally, historian Ruth Goodman has swapped the more rustic challenge of life as a Victorian farmer for the MasterChef kitchen and is feeling out of her comfort zone.
The whole idea of moving into this pristine, clean, ordered, technological kitchen is quite challenging to me. I am much happier in some scruffy space with a pile of wood.
10 minutes, off you go.
How would I rate my cookery skills? Sometimes that can be great, and sometimes it can be fantastic, and other times it can be slightly less successful.
Five minutes gone, you're halfway. You have just 3 minutes left, Ruth.
Okay. That is not the perfect poached egg I'd quite hoped for. Never mind. Okay, there you go.
Interesting portion size. There is definitely not enough salad dressing on your salad, but the dressing I taste is really lovely. Just think about the way you would probably prepare this for one person,
Right,
rather than for a
okay.
banquet of 265.
Yeah, fair enough.
Really nice dressing, really good mixture with the leaves. I think you've got a palate. I wonder about whether you've got an eye.
It would have been nice to have, really wowed them the first time out, but I'll I did just panic when I looked at the size of the endives. I was like, oh my God, salads, I can't do pretty. Ah!
I think all 4 of them done pretty well.
Now it's time to see what they're really made of.
With their first challenge behind them, the celebrities wait to find out what their next test will be.
Whatever it is, I've really got to concentrate on the way things look on the plate. I mean, fingers crossed that I can do it.
This idea of not being able to prepare is killing me.
Today has made me realise just how much I've got to learn and how difficult this is going to be.
That's it. We've now got a recipe test. We'll see if they got the touch. We'll see if they got a palate.
Today's basic recipe is chicken satay and satay sauce.
John, this is cooking. This is proper cooking.
As long as our celebs read the recipe properly, they'll be okay. So first of all, we're going to make a marinade. And that is mirin, which is sweet rice wine, soy sauce, and miso paste. And then decent size chunks of meat. Drop that into there. Whilst that marinates, these little babies, our little skewers, have to be soaked in water so that the sticks don't burn whilst the satay is being cooked. For the base of your satay sauce, we are sweating off shallots and red chilies.
They're sweating their own liquid, aren't they?
They're sort of braising in their own little way.
But it's a soft process, isn't it?
I'm going to assemble the skewers. Pan is getting hot.
Can that chicken go straight in the pan from the marinade?
No, I'll put a little bit of oil in it. Now I'm going to cook the chicken. The marinade, a little bit over the top of it. And now the rest of the sauce. A little bit of red curry paste into there. And now we add a good spoonful of peanut butter. You can use ground peanuts if you want. And then some water, just to thin it down a bit. 50 ml of soy sauce. And then bring it up to the boil. They need a really good, rich colour on them. Almost as if you think they might be burnt, but they're not. It's that sort of lovely sweetness coming from the sauce.
This is a test of their skill in cooking the meat on the skewers, but also a palate test in how they make the sauce.
This here is now our satay sauce coming together. It's almost like peanut porridge. And one. And then maybe some nice little bits of coriander. There you are, chicken skewers and satay sauce.
These celebs could well be working with some of these ingredients for the first time. Let's see how they get on. Let's call them in.
We've tested your basic skills and overall, not bad at all, but now it's time for us just to take it up one more step. We're going to give you 35 minutes to cook for us today's basic recipe, chicken skewers and satay sauce.
Focus, concentrate, please. Do yourselves proud.
35 minutes, let's cook.
I am a messy cook. I gave up measuring things, I don't know how many years ago. Shove it in, yeah, it looks about right. Yeah, okay, that'll do. I'm terribly slapdash.
Ruth, what sort of food do you cook at home?
I sort of raid historical recipes, but I don't necessarily just sort of stick to them. I tend to sort of mix and match. Depends what I've got in the cupboard. Chaotic, I think, is perhaps a more accurate word.
How comfortable are you following recipes?
I'm not used to following ones with amounts on, oddly. Because of the historical, I'm used to saying, here's a list of ingredients, and they don't give you any amounts. You're supposed to work it out yourself. So I've made a point, get the measuring scales out, really be very careful. We'll see how we go.
I like cooking all kinds of stuff. I'm fairly simple, straightforward, nothing too fancy. As you can tell, being a front row forward, I like my food very much.
Phil, for my benefit, as a sportsman, obviously your diet and what the sort of food you had to eat, what was that all about?
High protein, low carb for me.
Right.
Whereas I would tend to edge a little bit on the rotund side.
Are you competitive about this, as competitive as you've been with everything else in your life?
Ultimately, sports is about competition. What are you remembered for? You're remembered for winning, you're remembered for doing well, you're remembered for being somebody. But I'm going to give it my best and hopefully I can improve.
Are you comfortable with the recipe?
I'm doing it.
Okay. Good luck, Phil.
You've had 20 minutes, guys.
I can follow a basic recipe, yeah. I'm not a precise cook. So that's a bit of a concern, because they'll be looking for precision, I think. Right.
Kirsty, what sort of food did you grow up with?
Very good ingredients, but quite basic food. There weren't fancy recipes at home, but there was good home cooking.
And is this how you cook at home, following a recipe?
I kind of look at a recipe, push it away, and I'll kind of mix and match a recipe.
Will that approach work here, do you think?
Not in this particular task.
I was very much taught under sort of classical French cuisine. So maybe I'm up to the challenge, or maybe I'm a bit antiquated.
Ricky, over the last 10 years, of course, we've seen you on EastEnders. Really busy lifestyle, very pressurised. What sort of food were you cooking whilst doing that?
Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you'd be filming constantly and it'd be, you know, literally, unfortunately, I'd have to say ready meals, because that's all we had time for. Now I've a little bit more time to myself. Yeah, I can, you know, a few stews and casseroles.
Is it important for you to impress us?
Yeah, I want to do a good job, and I want to, you know, go as far as I can in this competition.
Just 3 minutes. Right, can we get it on the plates, please? That's it. Stop. Finished. Are you fond of a bit of coriander, Phil?
I do like coriander, yeah, it's my favourites.
Your chicken is soft and juicy, and your sauce starts off sweet with the peanuts, and it gets hotter and hotter as it lingers on your palate. That's good.
Thank you very much.
That's good.
Your satay sauce is fantastic. It's got true depth to it. It's brilliant. You have made one mistake. You didn't put enough mirin in the marinade. That mirin caramelizes the outside and becomes lovely and glossy. At the moment, they're looking a bit Aussie barbecued. Got to follow the recipe.
I reckon if you'd have been Australian rugby captain, he'd have loved it.
Thank you. I just was tasting it and thinking I don't like it, or a bit more, and I just kind of, it was a little bit trial and error, but they seem to like it.
Well, that's very different, Ruth. Your satay sauce has got whole peanuts in it.
I saw peanuts. I didn't see the word ground. I just got it wrong. I'm pretty cross with myself, actually.
Yeah, you seem a bit cross with yourself. Let's have a look.
Definitely should have been ground.
Like the marinade of the chicken, nice, a little bit of sharpness and saltiness, but the texture of having whole peanuts to crunch down on in your satay sauce is unusual.
Your chicken is marinated really well, your ingredients are right, you've grilled it, it's cooked, it's still soft. It's okay, Ruth. We now know that you will read a recipe properly next time.
I will. I'll be very careful. Bang.
Yeah.
I was really cross with myself for having not read that recipe properly. Ah!
Kirsty, I am slightly concerned about the cooking of your chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pull them apart. That's not cooked.
Mm-hmm. So I shouldn't have put breast meat in the same skewer as brown meat?
Ooh.
Mm.
I'm going to take the ones from the edge, but I wouldn't touch one in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I think the peanuts are ground enough, and I like that earthy flavour. There's enough coriander in there as well, and there's a hint of spice. I'm fine with that. What I am not OK with are bits of uncooked chicken on that plate.
The pieces of chicken that are cooked on those skewers are lovely, but the marinade now has started to caramelise, the sweetness of that mirror, you've got that lovely gloss across the top of it, but raw chicken, not good at all. People can't eat it.
Gutted. You can't get past the fact that the chicken wasn't cooked through. I mean, I've got children. If there's anything I'm paranoid about, is making sure that chicken particularly is cooked through.
Looks nice, Ricky. Looks really nice. Ooh, chicken's beautifully cooked. I like your satay sauce, but the chicken is really salty.
Whoa. The chicken itself is cooked well. It tastes to me as if there's too much miso, because that miso is very strong, it's very, very salty. Did you use all the miso in that bowl and not weigh it out?
I panicked, so I think I used all of it. I think they were looking for a little bit more flavour in mine. I'm not going to knock myself or beat myself up, but I think I could have done a little bit better.
Well, the ups and downs of MasterChef competition. We'll go and take a break, because what comes next is quite different. Off you go.
Chicken! I like my meat raw. Carpaccio of chicken.
Tough day so far, but now we're going to raise the bar just a little bit more. Now we want to test our celebrities' creativity, their flair, their imagination. You have a set of ingredients in that box.
This is going to tell us a lot about your cookery skill.
Okay, reveal your ingredients.
Ooh. Squirrel. Ooh.
They have also been given pancetta, red wine, hazelnuts, puff pastry, potatoes, couscous, baby leaf spinach, thyme, rosemary, Savoy cabbage, parsnips, carrots, chestnut mushrooms, and cherry tomatoes.
You must use that central ingredient. Let's cook.
If they can make a good dish out of this today, I'll be really, really impressed.
If they use a reference of a rabbit or a hare or even a game bird when they're cooking this squirrel, that's all they'll need to do.
Think foraging, think the woods, think wild foods, you know, think old-fashioned country-style fare.
Ruth, you've got a big smile on your face.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is much more in my comfort zone. I know I'm not guaranteeing that it will be marvellous, but this sort of way of cooking is much more that I feel comfortable with.
We're not making you read anything.
You're not making me read anything. You're not telling me what to do.
What is your plan?
I'm going to fry the squirrel with the pancetta around it, and then add a little bit of stock in to braise it with some of the herbs and possibly a few mushrooms. And then I'm thinking about what to do with the hazelnuts. I might just make some little rissoles things that I fried.
You're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah, squirrel. Hope it works.
Ruth's very excited about this wild food, the sort of food she likes to cook with. I just hope for her she can get up something which is pretty and delicious.
I love that she's happy. I just hope we have a happy plate.
Phil, you grew up in the country. Plenty of people out there going for wild food, game birds, rabbits, hares. Is that the sort of food you grew up on?
Yeah, very much so. Obviously on the farm, animal-wise. You know, we used to eat our own animals. It's such a great variety of foods, hence my sort of love of it, really.
What are you going to make for us?
Well, I've got no idea about squirrel and how to cook it or what to do with it. I'm going to do some roasted vegetables with just a roasted squirrel, maybe a bit of bacon with some potato mash. I'm just trying to work out what kind of sauce I could possibly put with it.
How are you going to present that squirrel once you've roasted it?
Well, I'm thinking about something, but I don't want to tell you yet in case it goes wrong.
Phil's roasting a whole squirrel and he stuffed it full of herbs, and I like that. But I'm not sure he knows how to present it.
As long as he keeps that dish nice and rustic, he'll be all right. If he starts to try and make it too pretty, he's going to have an issue. Ricky, what is your dish?
Looking at the squirrel, bard it with a pancetta, a little bit of herb in now, fry that off, chiffonaded Savoy cabbage. Also, underneath that, I've got some vegetables that I'm just going to sprinkle with some sugar. I'm going to put a nice little puff pastry crown on top to add a bit more contrast, a bit more texture. I've got some potatoes there that I've just parmentiated.
Can you tell us again and just bring a little bit of detail into it?
Do you think they'd have this on the menu at the Queen Vic?
No, that would definitely be, well, let's see, steak and chips, scampi and chips, chips and chips, spam and chips, spam, egg, ham and chips, chips and chips.
Ricky is cooking lots and lots of culinary terms brought together to become a dish, but I'm not quite sure what the dish is. All I do know is going to have a pastry hat on it.
I hope he's just not attempting too much. Kirsty, your apron is scary. You look like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You've got muck all over your apron. You've got vegetable droppings all over your glasses. What's going on?
I don't know what's going on, but it's fun.
What are you going to cook for us, Kirsty?
Well, I decided that squirrel, lots of bones, but I thought, well, people eating it know there's going to be bones in it, so I'm not going to try and do anything silly like fillet it. So what I thought was use my pancetta, my thyme, half a shallot and my mushrooms with a white sauce in my pastry.
You're making a squirrel pie with bones in it?
I am. Because in one way or other, they're going to have to get the bones out anyway. So I think all the other flavours, they melt in your mouth and leave those bones behind.
The only person I've ever seen enjoy a pie with bones in it was Desperate Dan.
Good man.
We're out of here, Kirsty. Kirsty is going bananas. How do you get the meat off the bone in a pie, Kirsty?
It could be really tasty if we get to eat any of it.
Last 5 minutes.
Last 60 seconds, final detail, please.
Finished. All done. Stop.
Ruth has made pan-fried squirrel wrapped in pancetta, served with mushrooms and hazelnut rissoles.
I love the sticky sauce, and the squirrel is lovely and soft and comes away from the bone. But those hazelnut rissoles belong in the rubbish bin.
Okay.
That, Ruth, burnt.
Burnt, yeah, fair enough.
Ruth, you're a cook. Your squirrel is moist. I love the sweetness of your nut rissole. It's a shame you burnt it, and that sauce is deep.
Ooh.
Ruth, don't ever read a recipe again.
I'm pleased. That's more my sort of cooking. I just felt so much more relaxed, so much more having fun. I'm so relieved they liked it. Oh yeah, my rissoles were burnt, you know, hey. Oh, you're right, I should have just left them off the plate, but phew!
Phil is serving roasted squirrel with root vegetables, mashed potato and fried pancetta in a red wine sauce.
I like the bigness
I
of
was
it.
kind of thinking corn on the cob style squirrel. That was
Right.
2 hands, get it and have a go.
Well, I'm not going to. The squirrel meat itself is going a bit dry, but that sauce mashes it brilliantly. If that's the style your food is, I can't wait to see you get your hands on something you know.
Really love the root veg with the red wine sauce, the potato, and that bacon running all the way through it. The squirrel almost needs to be protected by something like bacon, maybe just cooked a little bit more sympathetically. Never cooked a squirrel before. Game to do what you did. Really good.
How do you feel about this now?
I'm really beginning to enjoy it. It's becoming infectious. It's a bit worrying if I do get any further in the competition. Yes, it was a bit rustic and a bit raw, but that's how I am and that's how I like things.
Ricky has cooked squirrel wrapped in pancetta, served on a bed of Savoy cabbage with parmentier potatoes, sugar roasted vegetables and topped with puff pastry.
I like the look of that. Meaty, wet, hearty. Lovely flavour of rosemary, garlic in there as well. I like it, but the meat has gone slightly dry.
Right.
Lovely root squirrel, that saltiness coming from the bacon. Really warming, really wintry, really earthy. It's a good dish.
Thank you.
It's a good round. Do you think you needed a good round?
I think so, yeah. I thought I'd done myself justice with that, and I'm pleased you like it. Yeah, thank you. It has actually reignited my passion for food a little bit. Funny how squirrel can do that to a man, but there you go, really.
Kirsty's dish is squirrel pie, served with a parsnip and carrot mash, roasted hazelnuts and vine cherry tomatoes.
Big pie.
Big pie, I should probably have halved the amount of pastry I used and made it a small pie, but you might be hungry.
The way you've cooked that squirrel has been really sympathetic, and all the meat is just falling off the bone. It would have been great to actually strip all that meat off that squirrel, because you could have done that. The meat is so beautifully cooked.
Thank you.
Yum.
Thank you.
I'm blown away by that.
I came in with every intention of disliking it. I looked down, I thought, great big, horrible-looking, scruffy plate. But there is no denying how good that tastes, Kirsty.
Thank you. And I know it's probably unusual to have bones in a pie, but I did feel it was a kind of earthy thing, and that's I wanted to achieve that, and I hope I have.
Thank you very much indeed. Tough first day, but what comes up next will only get tougher. Thanks very much. Off you go.
Good day, finished with a really strong round. I mean, who would have thought that?
For me, it looks like with these 4 celebs, you throw anything at them and they will cope.
I think Phil Vickery might be hoodwinking us because his salad was fine. He did a really good satay sauce.
Great squirrel with mashed potato, red wine sauce, root vegetables. The combinations are always good. Maybe Phil's one of those guys who just has a natural ability and doesn't know it.
I'm looking forward to whatever it is that lies ahead and hopefully just tackle it head on and get stuck in.
We had a lot of frustration with Ricky. He was throwing eggshells over his shoulder and at it like a bull in a china shop.
Ricky did not taste those chicken skewers before he served them up. They were far too salty. But you can see how much knowledge Ricky has got when you watched him cook that squirrel.
Now all he's got to do is just pare it back a little bit and be a little bit more controlled.
Acting's got its own pressures, but this is, in some respects, a lot tougher. Judging by today's ingredients and stuff, wow, I think we're going to have a few challenges ahead of us.
Kirsty was really nervous. Big smile on her face all the time, regardless of the mistakes. The egg wasn't poached enough, the white was still a little bit runny, but a great dressing with the endive salad. We had chicken which wasn't cooked all the way through with a chicken skewer.
But her squirrel was delicious. So I just don't know with her.
I have no idea what's to come. I just know there's going to be more tough challenges.
Ruth's day's been definitely up and down. Little mistakes here, little mistakes there.
Ruth's salad tasted all right. It was too big. She didn't toss the leaves properly in the dressing.
Peanuts left whole in the satay sauce and burnt bits on the side of her squirrel.
But I thought her squirrel dish looked lovely and actually had really big taste in that sauce. She is a good cook, no doubt about it. A better cook when she doesn't have to follow a recipe.
It's been quite a day, but I would like to keep going for quite a bit longer.
An extraordinary day, ups and downs all around the room, but at the end of it, 4 people who you and I actually believe might be able to cook.
And in the competition, there is nothing between them. I can't wait to see what comes next.
Tomorrow, it's all about teamwork.
No contest then.
There's no way that I'm going to be able to make that kind of
It's okay.
set.
Struth, Ruth.
A bit more raspberry, sorry.
This has got to be the girliest pudding I've ever seen in my life.
Shame on you!
And the teams face their first mass catering challenge.
No.
Don't look at it.
Are you bullying her?
Absolutely not.
What is wrong with this thing?
How much curry plates you got in here, Ricky?
This is just totally defunct. No point to it.
Alexander Armstrong may have found his long-lost cousin. I doubt it. He's playing Pointless at 5:15 here on BBC One, while over on BBC Two now, leaving family behind may prove too much in Wanted Down Under.